Let's discuss a very interesting slider that I created using Swiper.js, and I took help from DeepSeek. So let me just show you a demo that how it looks on mobile. So this is the slider, which is a swiper, which is created using Swiper.js library. And if I scroll down, so this part becomes sticky, and we can just click on this pagination buttons to switch between different slides, and we can also make use of these navigation buttons, right? So this looks awesome. And if I just take you if I just show you that how this looks on desktop, so this is how it looks on desktop. And we can switch between different slides using pagination, and we can also switch using these navigation buttons. Okay, so and the interesting thing is, the very interesting part of this slider is that if I just if I just create new slides, so let me just copy this slide and let me just paste it inside Swiper wrapper. So now we have more than 3 slides. And now if I publish, so you will observe that the pagination is dynamic. So we do not have to work on the pagination once we have more slides. So let me just refresh the page, and this looks interesting. So the script has automatically generated the pagination based on the number of slides. So now if I click on next, so this is how it looks, and we can switch between different slides using this pagination. This looks awesome, right? So how actually I created it, let me show you the script first. And for your information, if you just type Jaria Webflow, and if you go to Jaria Studio's profile, so there is a project which called Swiper.js sliders, and this specific project is actually this one. So you can clone and you can use this slider into your different projects and for your clients. So we have 3 sliders now, and this is the last one, which is called Magic Swiper.js slider. So you can clone this project and you can use this slider in your projects. Okay, so let me just take you through the script we have. And these lines are very generic, and I think you would be familiar with these lines, that what are they doing and what do they mean. But these are new things that has been added to make this slider work. And we have and we have more lines of code to make this slider work. So how we can do this? So if, for example, if you want to have a similar concept, a custom slider, and you want to take help from ChatGPT or DeepSeek, so this is how I generated the code. I mentioned to DeepSeek that I wanted you to write a script, and there's a pagination just above my swiper slider. So I'm not very good at prompt engineering. So, but this is how I get the script. So I provided DeepSeek the HTML of my div block that contains the pagination. So how we can get the HTML? So if I just inspect, and let me just make it responsive, and let's just click on this element. So this specific div block contain all the pagination bullets. So you can just press Ctrl C, and you can copy the HTML of this element on all the child div blocks that are inside this parent element. So just pressing Ctrl C, that will copy each and everything inside and this element itself as well. So just copy, and I give it to DeepSeek that this is my structure for the pagination. So this also includes the the bullet class, how it, and the, so we have a combo class which is called is active, that how it looks when it's active. And I also provided the structure for my swiper slider. I also provided the my swiper.js script, and I also provided the CSS, that how my magic bullet looks when it's not active and how it looks when it's active, and the separator between the two bullets, this separator, and how it looks when it's not active and how it looks when it's active, right? And now I mentioned that I want to generate these magic bullets dynamically, and also to add a line between each magic bullet. When I switch the slider, the active and the magic bullets belong to previous slide should have the same CSS style. So this is how I gave the prompt, and I get this script. So there was an when I tried to copy and paste it inside my project, so there was an error. So just I just make sure that I just wanted him to debug the code. He provided me the code again. It looks great when I get this code. And the next step is, like, I wanted to have this magic bullets clickable. So this is what I wrote, and I get the script, and this looks perfect. So I'm using this script, and this has been used in this project. So we can further make this responsive. This doesn't looks very nice when we have a lot of slides on when we have a lot of slides. So this is not looking good on mobile, but we can definitely work on this, and we can make it looks more good on smaller screens. So you can clone this project, and you can use this for your clients and for your personal work as well.